against the hosts Libya. You have already seen a great game earlier today in Group B as Nigeria defeated Cape Verde. And now the nightcap, the final game for these teams, Uganda facing off against Libya. Albeit in a game that is for pride, because we look at the standings in Group B, you can see how tight it is, and what that has meant is all 4 teams from this group have advanced to AfroBasket 25. We're in the qualifying stages, but in the 5 groups, the best 4th place finisher would also advance as the 16th team. And our group here has been so tight in Group B that it means all 4 of these teams have cemented their place to AfroBasket. What a result that is for these teams, for Uganda. They will be going back to AfroBasket, a place they have been for the last 3 editions. And there is the only 3 times they have been to the African Championships, and they have been getting better year on year. 15th position in 2015, that was their first time there. 13th position in 2017, and then an impressive 6th place finish for Uganda in 2021. So can they do better than that? Now they have qualified to head this summer to Angola. For their opponents, Libya, what a achievement it is for them. They go back to the AfroBasket level for the 5th time, and it is the first time for them since 2009, the championships which were held in Algeria. It was a long time before they have reached it. It is their 5th time all time for Libya. So these 2 teams, there'll be a celebration today, but of course they're still playing for those positions. If Uganda defeat Libya, it means all 4 teams will be tied on 3 wins and 3 losses. So the neutrals of us are cheering for that, to tie everybody up in this group, as the Ugandan team, after a disappointing 4th quarter yesterday and defeat to Nigeria, come out onto the floor. For Libya, they celebrated. They knew yesterday the win against Cape Verde was going to be enough to see them through, albeit as a 4th place finisher or better depending on today's game. So they will come out onto the floor here full of happiness, like we said, for the first time for them since 2009. They will be going back to AfroBasket, and it is just the 2nd time for them as a nation to be reaching that level of competition since way back in 1978. So a great achievement by this Libya team, a great win for them yesterday, a 2-point victory. We'll get on to some of the key players after this, but you know, a big win, 82-80 yesterday night for them. So players are out on the floor. We will break here shortly. So we'll have a moment's silence for the national anthems of both teams. anthem here for Libya at home. And the coaches will shake hands. A lot of smiles from those two benches today, no doubt, because they have all qualified. Remember, as we see our officiating crew, it is Amadou Diallo, it is Guy Sani, and it is Mohamed Dawara from Mali, Cameroon and Mali respectively. So smiles and handshakes between the two teams as we will then get through these final stages of warm-up. And we will get set to get underway here in Group B. The final game, as we said, here from Tripoli. It is a Ugandan team that come in after tasting defeat yesterday to Nigeria. They led for a large section of the game, did Uganda, but unfortunately for them, a really poor fourth quarter in which they were outscored 32-8 and led them to an 87-67 victory. They really did fall apart in the fourth quarter, despite the fact that they won in the opening two periods. They lost the third by just 2 points as well. And, you know, that was the frustration after they'd got a big win against Cape Verde the night before, 63-60. So we will look at the Ugandan starting lineup. It is Dreleba, Opong, Wainwright, Gumagum, and Gu. The same five for Uganda that started yesterday. No surprises there. Look out for the outside shooting of Opong. Look out for the just the all-round brilliance of Ish Wainwright, as we see head coach Mandy Urai there on the left-hand side, the head coach of this Ugandan team, just trying to get through the last bits of scouting information. Obviously, quick turnaround here as Libya come out onto the floor. And so Libya, a great win for them yesterday. We'll get a look at their starting lineup. And there was 1 minute left before we get underway. For the Libyan team yesterday, the hero was the number 35, Basim Albibadas. He hit the go-ahead baskets, and first from the field. And then he hit two crucial free throws with 40 seconds to go to put them up 3 after, you know, getting them the previous field goal with 1:25 left to seal the game yesterday and record a famous victory. So here is a look at their starting lineup. Barash, who was the leading scorer yesterday, Hamad, Amagabi, Alibibas, and Al-Hagba Abari, the starting five. The head coach, and you get a look at Fouad Shakra, the man in charge of the Libyan team, the man who has led Libya back to the AfroBasket Championships. An honour for him, as we said. Are we looking to finish off this campaign with a victory? A victory for Libya would see them finish top of the table in Group B. A loss, and I'll let the mathematicians out there try and work it out, because we would have a 4-way tie between the teams, and it would make it very interesting indeed, that is for sure. So Uganda out onto the floor early. They're there in their white uniforms. Libya then join them in the black. So, final game here, game day 6, ready to get underway. Uganda facing off against Libya. The jump ball is won by Libya, and they have the opening possession. Man-to-man defense from Uganda. And inside-outside play, nice little feed And the opening score is good for Badrouche. He is, we said, leading scorer yesterday, Badrouche. 20 points personal for the number 5, but it was all about the pass there from Gus. And fight for the rebounders. Opong misses the 3. It is FIBA. He said he was the key man. He had the final 4 points for his team in that 2-point win yesterday. He was the provider there, FIBA. And this is the lead player for Uganda, Wainwright, driving hard to the basket. Can't get the finish as Libya push it swiftly the other way. Early screen. Badrouche pulls it out. Now he's going to get another pick. His shot comes up short. Rebound. He's tied up, so possession will go to Uganda here. Tony Kuleba grabs in the rebound. He was tied up, the point guard from the Ugandan team. You can see Uganda did a great job on the boards yesterday. Guys like Gu, guys like Kumugum, great rebounders both ends of the floor. Here is Gu, he was so good yesterday in his performance. Deng Jong-gu, really impressive, 20 points, 5 rebounds for him in that game. He made 3 threes as well. He was fouled, so it'll be sideline. Gribi commits the personal. Kuleba looks to the inside. Kumugum is going to be open on the roll. He would have finished that, no doubt. It's going to be a battle between him and FIBA. Because, you know, the big man, as we've already talked about, is a threat. Kumugum, a really good defender, rebounder, shot blocker. There's Kuleba using this high screen once again. Defense is switching. Kumugum wants it on the low post. It can be a threat rebounding as well, as Wainwright says, I don't need any rebounders. Knocks down the first points for Uganda. We've said he is the quality as he deflects the pass. Can't quite win it before it goes out of bounds. Wainwright, some extensive NBA experience for him. Plays his domestic basketball, his club basketball in Israel. And he has had a vastly extensive NBA career with Phoenix and Portland. Made over 115 NBA games and then 13 more playoff games as well. As Hamad gets the score for Libya to give them the lead again. Here is Wainwright. Gives it up. Opong. Tremendous outside shooter, Opong. Forced to put it on the floor. Play off the dribble there. Libya coming the other way. Take the foul against Wainwright. And I think there'll be 2 shots to come. Wainwright knows what he's doing. Sacrifices the personal, puts the ball on the floor. As if to say it's not in the act of shooting. Referee agrees. End-line possession for Libya then. Early substitution. And Uganda go into their bench here to bring in Fayed Bayel. Didn't play loads yesterday, Bayel. A little step through and finish is good. Great work from FIBA. FIBA, you know, showing the quality. He's been a provider, now a finisher. Impressive start this for Libya. Kumugum trying to find some room. Sorry, it's Gu. Couldn't get the jump hook to go. Quickly the other way. Badrouche penetrates, kicks it. Long 3. Doesn't go on this occasion. Great offensive rebound. But Amar Gribi couldn't get this finish. Couldn't finish the rebound as Gu gets the score at the other end. So there you see, good pass ahead. And the extra from Kumugum to Gu. And he's able to score and get the foul as well. First points for him. He is inside-outside threat. Gu can make the three-point shot, composed, runs really well in transition as well. Really versatile forward for this Ugandan national team. Plays well with Ish Wainwright, who's taking that defensive assignment. Oh, he's in denial. Libya just throw it to the wide open man. Gribi is wide open. Wainwright tries to respond, comes up short. Gribi grabs in the rebound. And here comes Albebas getting it back. Albebas pushes everyone out the way, controlling the ball at the point. Gets the switch. And use that switch defense well. As now they're going to have to force up a shot. Badrush trying to find some room. Gets it away. Fight for the rebound is won by Libya. Who comes away with it? Gives it up to Bayal. And now he thinks about the three. Steps inside. Great work from Fight Bayal, but blows the layup. Did all the hard work. And the other way. Good feed for the inside, but Komagun saw it coming. Steals it away. Gu glides in. Finishes the play for two. Ties us 8 apiece. That is what we were talking about, the versatility of Deng Jonggu. Wainwright knew that he was going to be open. So you can see Wainwright switches onto the ball, trying to guard against Badrush. He'll take the three over the top and rattles it home. Crowd like that one. Badrush making his first three. Opong gets to the inside. Runner is good. Beat his man so easily. So that's because of the threat of how well he shoots from the outside. Opong. Teams exchanging baskets here though. That's the little footwork. Doesn't go. Gumgum grabs in the defensive rebound. Finds Komagun. Watch out! Slams it home. Great roll from him, and that's what he can do. Energy finisher, Jonathan Komagun. Badrush holds on weights. He's tipped away as he tries to drive. Opong on the defensive end. Substitutions coming in for Libya then for the first time. Change on the inside is. Amagaribi goes out, and you can see Opong showing the quick hands. Good spell from Amagaribi. He is replaced by Dawo, number 15. Another long three is up, and another one is good for Libya. Great shooting display from them. As Opong gets a clean look for the first time. Can't hit it. Gu is there on the rebound. Defense wasn't ready for Libya, and still celebrating the previous basket. Uganda responded quickly. There is the foul on the roll again. Good offense from Libya. I like the way they've been moving the ball. Picks up the foul. Work from Hamad into the basket. He will be at the line here. The number 9 shooting 2. First is good. Gets Libya the lead. We're tied at 14. That's the second to go, so he remains perfect. 1 of 1 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line. 4 points. Pale is going to take the 3 and buries it. Both teams confident offensively here. Remember, we are playing for positioning in the group. We already know these teams have qualified out of Group B, but we don't know the final positions. And another 3 is up, it's off. You can see that the moment it came out of his hands as Bale kicks ahead. Opong, ahead of everyone, lays it up for 2. Uganda's energy right now higher than Libya in transition. They've been able to beat the Libyans down the floor for easy baskets a few times now. Here's Hassim Ibas finish. Opong looking to push once again. Good defense from Libya. Now they're back and settled, making it a half-court game. Wainwright likes the matchup, is going into the low post. He can't get him the ball, and they're going to turn it over trying, but wow. Some complaints. So, some frustration from the sideline for Coach Bushakra. Remember, he does have a coach's challenge. He can surely use it on and out of bounds. I think their complaint is the referee is on the floor. They're not happy. He should have been out of off the court, out of the way. And they would have had a certain layup going in the opposite direction. Substitutions coming in. And Mwezi comes in, the number 7 for Uganda. We didn't see him at all yesterday. So rotating through their lineup today, the Ugandans. Giving an opportunity for some of these other players to get some shine here. Here's Mwezi coming off the screen. Gives it up to Gu. Gu puts it on the deck. Look at that. Glides in, can't finish. Kumagun cleans it up for 2. That inside duo of Kumagun and Guy, very impressive. Pong now really hounding the ball handler. Double team comes, good kick out. The 3-point shot from Badrouche doesn't go. Offensive rebound, nice little pass to the inside. The Libyans moving the ball well. Still can't finish though, despite some good offensive rebounding, and Kumagun comes away with it. 3-point shot in transition doesn't go for Male. And now Libya going to get an easy one in transition. The finish is good. It's that man Hamad again. Opong guarded by Hamad, got some room for a 3. Now missed 2 good looks, Opong. The defense has been good from Libya. Not made things easy for him as Badrouche comes down, uses that early screen. Badrouche kicks it, wide open look here. Too strong though for Abebas. Libya regain possession again. Open man under the basket, and there he is once more. Hamad can't finish this time though. Uganda in transition. Gu says, let's slow it down. Kumagun's rolling, he's wide open in the paint, but they can't get him the ball. He loses it, but it was tipped out by a Libyan defender. So it stays with Uganda on the baseline. Substitutions for Uganda as Gu goes out, smaller lineup for them. Obleng comes in, and for Libya, for the first time, we'll see Abdul Ghazar Rezik. Abibas got his out. Lazy is the entry man for Uganda, and he's going to turn it over. Quick steal for the new man in, Rezik. And an opening for Uganda. They'll find Badrouche. Can't finish. Both teams struggling to match up in defensive transition. Another turnover for Uganda. And the score is good. Oh, instant impact from that man there. Gets it to go. And a timeout called by Uganda. 40 seconds left in this first half. Some frustrating mistakes from the Ugandan team. So they will talk this one over.
Put him in the fucking face, man. We're gonna go 2-3, okay? We're gonna go 2-3, all right? You guys, we're playing a 2-3 extended, okay? Anyone in the corner, just go. Let's always load up. Okay, load up the ball. when we get the rebound, just holding. Okay? Only as not everyone is clear now, then you can take it. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's keep it.
For this timeout, 40 seconds remaining for Uganda. Their possession. Libya dropping back. No extended pressure for them. Man-to-man defense. Into the zone. Some confusion, I think, and so Bayel just fires the three, doesn't get it. Libya lucky perhaps, but they're going to get a steal here, Uganda. Great anticipation, but the finish can't be completed. Right, Muezi, great work from him defensively. Hamad trying to find some room, gets it back. Space at the rim, Hamad's finish. No, bounces clear, and then he's going to end the first quarter here. So both teams in that final 40 seconds had their opportunities, but no one was able to trouble the scorers. And after a quarter here, it is Uganda 21, Libya 20. The shooting numbers for both teams, relatively high-scoring games so far. They have both enjoyed decent success from a two-point range. So we'll get some highlights from that first 10 minutes. And of course, having both teams qualified, we've gone to the benches. But Deng John Gu leads the way for Uganda. He has 7, Opong has 4, Wainwright 3 points, 2 assists. So the leaders for Uganda, no surprise there. On the other side for Libya, Badrouche, who led them with 20 points yesterday, has 5. And then some great energy plays from Hamad, who has 6 himself, leads things for the Libyans. To get underway in the second half then. It'll be Libya with possession. Uganda dropping back in what looks like a zone in the initial looks, but now like they're matching up. It's a 1-3-1 as Rizik gets the score. Wasn't even looking at the basket, but gets the tough finish. And Uganda trailing now. 21-22, they're going to turn it over. Libya looking to run in transition. Oh, but they blow the layup, and now Uganda come the other way. They have numbers. As Opong says, let's be under control. There's an open man in this corner. Moezi wanted it. Oh, good pass from him. The fumble is another Ugandan turnover. So frustration there. It was a nice pass, nice cut, but unfortunately, if you're a Uganda fan, Peter Obleng just couldn't handle the pass, just dropped it out of bounds. So definitely a zone defense from Uganda. Got to watch out where this man is. Badrouche has already showed his shooting abilities. Gets to the inside, lovely feed. Oh, but another easy miss for Libya. Had their opportunities. Missed a couple of point-blank chances here. Opong open in the corner. And you don't want to leave that man free from beyond the three-point line, as the three-point shot from Uganda comes up short. Peter Obling, it was that missed it. As I said, I think if you're the Ugandan coaching staff, it's Opong you want shooting that shot. There's Badrouche. Can't get this one to go, as a foul will be called on the rebound against Libya. Fayed Bali brings it down. Now the penetration and kick. Bali trying to find an opening. He finds number 15, that's Joe Paul Kayera. Did not feature yesterday, Kayera. And then great pass and cut. 2 shots to come on the foul. There's Kayera, frustrated, and he missed at the other end of the floor. Just like that, the cutting action of Uganda. Good work from them. Opong goes out. 2 shots here for Libya. Plays 21. As three-point shot in the corner is good. First look for Mwezi. And he knocks it down. That was the spot that Opong occupied before, as a quick response comes. And the big man in the middle, Mezik, has been involved in everything for Libya in the early stages of his introduction. Penetration and kick as Wainwright's back into the game. Another open 3 for Uganda. They can't make it. Foul on the rebound. It's going to stay here with Uganda, it looks like. Both teams using some zone. Where the foul was, but it will stay with Uganda. Another open 3, that same spot doesn't go, but great work from Wainwright. It's in the rebound now. They'll bring it to this side to Obleng. His 3 misses. Libya looking to run, but nearly a turnover. They eventually turn it into 2. Nice little pass from Ziu, and Badrouche finishes it off. Already 7 points for Nassim Badrouche. Wainwright now. As Uganda trying to play against this zone. They go to the inside. Nice little turnaround jump shot is good. So that is Kayera, new man in for Uganda on the inside. Solid minutes for him. Extra pass and fake and go from Zayu, and a good pass finds Daewoo. There it is, nice little dump off, wasn't it? And Majid Omran Sayed Daewoo, he's at the line for 2 here. As Arima goes to the bench for Libya. First shot is good. second gets the roll as well. Pressure from Libya up the floor. Broken by Uganda. The cross-court pass, though, taken away. Here comes Libya in transition. Oh, nice little feed. And the easy finish. Great team basketball once again for Libya. Badrouche gets the score. There's the follow from Gu. Gets it to drop. Great putback from him. Another good start. Another strong first half. 9 points for him here. As Badrouche trying to find some room behind the screen. Goes into Rizik. He kicks it out. Gets it back. Lovely pass to find him. Zayu used the distributor. Great attacking of the paint for him and then making the right decisions to find the open man already. Idris Zayu yet to score, yet to take a shot. And he already has 5 assists. Here's Badrouche reversing it. And this is the man that we're talking about, Zayu. Coming back to the top. Rahabi trying to find some room. There's the three, and Zayu doing everything right now. 5 assists, and he adds the 3-point shot as well. Lebanon rolling, open up an 8-point lead. Timeout coming for Uganda shortly, perhaps. If they don't score on this offense, they might need one. The turnaround jump shot misses everything, and Libya have some momentum. They will stay in this zone. No. Badrouche, let's slow it down and check it. Looks like man-to-man this time for Uganda. Mwezi trying to slow down Badrouche. He'll kick it. Wide open 3. Comes up short. And great defensive rebound for Uganda. They need to get some touches to Wainwright. He's gone straight into the post. Here he is. Wainwright kicks it. Extra pass for Gu for 3. Confident stroke. And you can see why. He is a confident man right now. 12 points for him. First man to double digits for Uganda. And the only screens for Rabi. Now Badrouche hits the cutting. Zayu, who loses it. And a chance to run. Lerba giving it up. Wainwright trying to use this high screen. Gu gets to the paint, has to go back to Wainwright. Wainwright now fouled as he was looking to shoot. 2 shots to come here for Wainwright. You can see just a little reach in from Agharibi. So substitutions for Uganda. Jonathan Kumugun comes back in. Opong as well, starting 5 on the floor for the Ugandan team here to finish this first half. Wainwright makes the first. Libya go back to a lot of their starters as well. Bebas comes back in. Here he is with the rebound, brings it up the floor. Bebas playing against Gu. Stops, goes, spins to the middle but loses it, and then a foul is called late. It's going to go against Deng Chonggu. Just his first. Timeout is going to be called here. Teams will head to the benches. Libya will talk it over. They lead by 4. They have, I think it will be possession after this. Chance to stretch that lead out even more. Let's listen in.
second guy, BB will come. Nothing happened, pass it to the next. Okay, so BB, you wait for Nassim, he will take first screen. Go to the second guy, BB will come. Okay? Nothing happened, pass it to Idris. We have 14 seconds. Okay? Guys, over there. We are in zone 2-3, but watch the shooter. 6 and 13. Watch the shooter. Always go weak side, back down the 3.
There's Gu on the putback. 2 of his 12 points. Impressive display so far for him. Libya have this 4-point lead. They're going to remain in the 2-3 zone. Is the call out of the timeout. This is where they're looking to the inside. The play didn't work, so they have to start again from the top. Vidas wants it on the inside. They're going to get it to him, but only with 1 second to go, he has to force up the shot. Won't finish. As Gu looks to bring it the other way. Labour moves it to Wainwright. Morgan's open, no one guarding him. He'll screen for Opong to give him some space and then crashes the boards well, but has it taken away. Libya with numbers. Give it up. Zayu with the finish, and that combination. Zayu and Badrouche been so good together. Always out in transition, always running the floor. And this time it's Badrouche giving it up. Zayu with the score. Man, that combination, Zayu now 5 points, 5 assists. Badrouche 9.7 assists himself as well. Great production from your wings. As the bonus is good. And Libya now with a 7-point lead. They had it to 8 at one stage. That's the largest it's been. They'll come with some pressure. Uganda break it. Remember, they said they're back in the 2-3 zone, and Gu was wide open under the basket, drops the ball, apologises to his team. He was wide open. It was a good feed from Wainwright, just slipped through the fingers. Nice screen. And now the defense switches. Opong guarding on the outside against Badrouche. Badrouche again, no inside out, pulls up. Oh, what a shot from Badrouche. What hasn't this man done in the early stages? We said 20 points for him yesterday. He's backed that up today. Double digits already in this first half. This zone really has caused problems as now the steal. Can they win it? Libya chasing down the ball. And then a foul is going to be called against Uganda, against Tony Labour, and because of team fouls, we'll take the long walk to the other end. Second foul against him, but look at the intensity of the Libyan players. Means 2 shots for Zayu. Close to him is way short. First miss for him from the line or from the field tonight. As he gets the second, and makes it a 10-point game here for Libya. Less than 2 minutes left in this first half. They're going to bring the pressure again. Zayu up top alongside Arbi. Labour goes out because he's got 2 fouls. Remember, they don't want him to pick up a third. Plus, they've got Wainwright who can play this de facto point guard position. Here he is, bringing it down, organising. Gets it to the corner. Rush, though. They've got Opong on this side. See if they can find him. Here he is, Opong. Puts it on the floor, trying to find some room. Somebody's got to step up. Go does. There's some hesitation. And they come up short. Libya now have the lead. And have possession with 1:10 remaining. Badush gets the switch against Komagun, goes past him, tries to lay it up and does. And Badush again making the plays for his teams. They'll stay in this 2-3 zone. It's been great for them on the defensive end. They're trying to find some room now. Wainwright has to take a tough three. Clock winding down. Great work on the offensive glass from Gu Opong. Big three for his team. Can't hit it. Another offensive rebound though. Wainwright says, let's not rush. There's a difference between shot and game clock though. So Opong, he's going to come to the side. Goes to the runner. It's going to be short. This time Libya grabbed the rebound. They got numbers down the floor. Plenty of time for them. But Badush is not in a hurry. He will see out some clock here now. Look to attack. Badush gets to the middle. Kicks it out. The three doesn't drop. And Uganda grabbing the defensive rebound. So what a first 20 minutes here. Libya playing at home. They have the lead at half-time. It is Uganda 32, Libya 44. What a second quarter for Libya, 24-11. Towards the back end of that first quarter, it was a 5-point lead for Uganda, but Libya, despite the fact they haven't shot it well from beyond the three-point line, Uganda haven't either. They've done a great job. Love the transition basketball for Libya. They've been able to get out in the open floor, running hard, and it's Badush and Zayu who, for me, have led the way. 13 for Badush, 7 for Zayu, and then 9 points for Rizik in that little cameo as well. Some of the highlights from the second quarter. A lot of Libya, as we said, they dominated quarter number 2. Rizik on the inside started things off brightly for them. Uganda still very much alive here in this one. By the 12 points of Deng Jonggu. Waiting for Opong to get going. He is 0 of 5 from 3. And also Ish Wainwright, 4 points, just 1 of 5 from the field. It's these type of plays that have been the difference for Libya. A lot in the open floor. And that combination of Ziyu and Badush doing their part, as there is Gu on the offensive glass doing his part for his team. But Uganda got to find a way to try and get that scoreboard going, see if they can find the legs, the energy, after playing their third game in 3 days in the open floor. But there's ball movement, the ease in which Libya have got the ball into the paint has been everything for them. And you can see once it goes to the inside, kickouts are open, and that's when it's easy to make shots. Everything on this end for Uganda seems to be good. There's once more Libya in transition. So still 20 minutes left in this one. Both teams have already qualified, and they're playing for positions. As at the half, it is Libya 44, Uganda 32. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back shortly for second half action.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they'd do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Nice look to the inside. The hammer dunk is good. Quack looks towards the officials to say, where is the foul? Agada gets to the lane, pushes off a little, gets the shot to drop. Huge possession for Nigeria. The two-point shot, the steal. Right then, they got the open man and the finish over the top. Ague with the post up. Great work from him.
Oh, showtime! Little reverse. Some hang time from Kaba.
Diabate to the right side. Another attempt! 9-1-1! I'd like to report a body! Suzuwa with the throwdown.
Tino Jackson. Oh, he gets swatted out of bounds by Cho.
Time winding down. Puts up the deep three. Hand his face. It's up. No good. Offensive board. It's up. Gets it to go. And there you have a double-double at the end of the third quarter. Rebound number 10, along with 11 points. What a play.
McCoy trying to find some room. 5 seconds to go. Finds Jock. Jock, extra pass. Madot has it blocked by Mali. 0.8 seconds remain. And big block for Diarra. Will that seal qualification?
Omani off one screen. He spins around. Well, there's a bump fake. There's a shot. Goes up with it. And the tip-in is good. To Vandria Landry. Good night, Madagascar. They have the lead. And a big-time play in the end.
What Tunisia do? Abada gets into the paint. Passes it back outside. Ben Rondon. He's got to give it up. Marnui gets it. Oh, he got that. Oh, a block. Did he get it off? They count it. Tunisia has stunned Guinea in the final second. In the final tenth of a second. The most brutal way to lose.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own countries, but also in the international basketball world forever.
welcome back. It is halftime here, the final game in Libya, and the hosts have a 12-point lead, 44-32 over Uganda at the half. An entertaining first 20 minutes. The Ugandan team, which hasn't really hit the heights that we saw for them in the first half yesterday against their Nigerian team that eventually came back to taste victory, to beat them. And I'd say, for Uganda, they have already qualified. They know that they are safe in their spot in Angola this summer, but they will want to improve on their second half performance. They've allowed Libya to score 44 points in that first half as the Libyans got out in transition, did a great job of attacking the paint and really moving the ball swiftly, a pace that Uganda couldn't really deal with in the first 20 minutes. And from the field, just 34% from the Ugandans. They will look to improve that as Libya shot 43% themselves. So we are playing for group standings in Group B. If Uganda win, it will mean that all 4 teams tie at 3 wins and 3 losses. If Libya win, they will finish top of the table. They will lead Group B. What a return that will be for them with a 4-2 record through their 6 games. Remember, this is a Libya team that has not been to AfroBasket very often. They have been just once since 1978. That was an 11th place finish in 2009. That's when they were the hosts as well. Teams to the benches then, and we will try and listen in the final words of the coaching staff of both teams to see their advice. Of course, they'd have had that halftime break as well. For Uganda, not much to be said. Bushakra going through those last stages. He must have been delighted with that first half performance for his team, though. He said 44 points, great return for them. And really, they looked good for their lead. Can they maintain it in the second half is the question. There is the Ugandan starting lineup, same as yesterday, same as started this game here. And we'll see if they can get going, because if you're just joining us, Deng Jong-gu, the number 23, has 12 points. Nobody else close to double figures. The next high is 4 for Uganda, as it's been a frustrating first half for them. And we'll start with the ball to get us going in the third quarter. And Libya remain in this zone defense that has been so successful for them. Labor just walks into a 3, doesn't get it. Komugun again on the offensive glass. 9 rebounds now for him as Gu kicks it to Wainwright. Feet set. That's a good start for Ish Wainwright. And that's the type of possession Uganda would have wanted. Get their star man, get their lead player going. Wainwright only 4 points at the half. Now they've got to do it on this defensive end. Initially, their switching defense slows down the opposition, but hasn't slowed down Libya at all, and it has not slowed down that man either. Rebas knocks down the 3, his first triple, 5 points for him. It's now Uganda trying to find an opening. They're sending Oppong through to that far corner. Another pass deflects off of his hand and goes out of bounds. They just don't look settled against this zone, do they? Libya will have possession once more. It is Badush, the star man for Libya in that first half. He has 13 points and 7 assists. He gives it up to Albibas, who loses the ball. Now Badush to make something happen. Stops, fires a three. Misses. Comigan grabs in his 10th rebound of the game. He's 6 points away from a double-double, though, as Opong takes the three. Just can't get going. Robinson Opong. Compare that to yesterday, he was 5 of 8. Compare it to the game on Friday against Cape Verde, where he was 6 of 12. Just must be something about this, the black jerseys of Lebanon, because he was 0 for 9 last time he played against this team as well. And that's incredible. A guy shooting 42% through qualification has an 0 for 9 game. Shows you how well he shot it outside of the game against Libya last time. Here is Gu. He comes up short. And Comigan is the last man to touch the ball going out of bounds for Libya. So they will bring it down once more. No hurry for them. Drisic moves it on. Now it's into the hands of Hamad. He goes to Barouche. Barouche stops. Tries to step through. Passes loose. Comigan takes it away. And here comes Wainwright. Throws ahead. Nice look over the top. Gu can't finish, but he's fouled. We'll get 2 shots here. Rivas looking on. Yeah, just a little push in the back from Rivas. The referee saw. Two shots then for the lead man for Uganda here today. Njungu makes it perfect 3 of 3 from the line. Second is good as well. And he makes it a 10-point game. That's Libya trying to execute in this half court. And get screens either side. For Barouche, it's just too easy for him to get to the lane. Kicks it out, but 3-point shot is missed. Oh, look at the feed from Wainwright, but it's rejected from behind. Great tenacity from Hamad to chase it down. Gu was ahead of everyone. Once more the penetration. Barouche can't finish. Battle for the rebound. And it is going to be possession for Libya. Oh, look at this. Hamad on the rejection. Chasing it down. Great energy, enthusiasm for him. And that is what you love to see in a national team jersey. As it gives it up. And it is Aribi trying to find something. Low clock. Mabibas puts it on the deck, has it rejected, and there's going to be a 24-second violation. You can see he was spinning away from one, but Comigan there only help rotation. Uganda now to the inside. Gu can't finish again. Great defense, Usyk, that time. It was the designed play against the zone. Usyk is asking for a coach's challenge on this one. Oh, he may have a point. See if Libya try to use it or not. They have the 10-point advantage, and it's actually going to be their possession. So the referees confer, change the call. We may not need to go to the monitor. Confusion here because the referees go to the monitor. It says it's a coach's challenge from Libya, but everybody seems to have retreated already. Almost that they know the result of this challenge already because Libya were ready to inbound. Let's have a look. There's the pass. Great rejection. Music. Gets in the way. So there's the block. Question is there contact right there? Who does it come off last? It's hard to see. Referees confer. Go over here, continue to do so as we await a decision. It is going to be Uganda possession. So Uganda bring it in from the baseline. They'll be on the offensive end. Gu trying to cut against the zone, and foul is going to be called against Kombagum. Well, Hamad goes to the floor. There didn't look to be a lot in it. But after all of that, it is Libya that have possession. At the point. Harvey brings it down. Gets it safely to Badrouche. He turns the corner just far too easily. Kicks it out, but an offensive foul. Drawn by Wainwright. Wainwright took the gamble. It left his man wide open. And as the pass went out to Massim Ribas, even though he was wide open. He called the offensive foul, and rightly so. First against Badrouche. So back-to-back offensive fouls, one on each team. Means it's Uganda that have possession here. 10-point game, 47-37. Trying to get it inside to Gu, same play. Well recognised as Wainwright puts it on the deck. Throws it up high, and the slam. Gu once again. Wainwright the provider. Lovely patience. And now Uganda snatching the rebound. Wainwright comes up holding his head. Play continues. Gu has the step, beats his man, and finishes it. Great work. It's Anabu, in fact, on the drive. His first points of the game, Anabu only played less than a minute. Instant impact for him, but the response is swift from Badrouche. See there, 15 points personal for him. Here is Anabu with the ball. Finds Gu in that high post. Gu loses it. And it was tipped last by the Libyan man, so an 8-point game here. There you see Wainwright hanging and waiting. Throws it up beautifully. Great weight on the pass. Just puts it right where Gu can get the finish. Here is Wainwright now. Gives it to Opong. Opong, only 5 on the clock for him. He's going to have to go quickly, does he know? Finds Kumagum. His jump shot bounces clear. And the rebound doesn't fall kindly for Uganda. It's now Badrouche. There's the ball. Comes off the screen, skips it, weak-hand side of the floor. 3 bounces clear. And Anabu looking to push. Has some open floor, sells the fake, but can't finish. Vivas gets in the defensive rebound, finds Badrouche. His 3, also off, and Opong grabs in the rebound. Anabu's dribbled himself into trouble here. And this will be called for the backcourt violation. Dribbled it into that no-go area. Traps himself right on the sideline as he sells the fake there, but just leaves the finish on the front of the ring. Zaria is in for the first time, wearing 99 for Libya. There's the little jump shot, doesn't drop on this occasion for the Libyan team. It's now Wainwright against the switch. See if he'll attack here. The double team come in, Badouche just rushes at him. Opong is open, there's somebody here on this near side. Anabu, he's not going to get it, and then a foul is going to be called, I think, against Komagun. Trying to make his presence felt on the glass. Possession back to Libya, third foul on Komagun. It's a big call because he's an important piece for Uganda. Wainwright, and he gets the steal, chases it down, but first to it is Libibas. Now it's into that high post. Hamad again trying to make something happen. Badrouche's three doesn't go. Great defensive rebound for Gu. Shot clock sounds, but play continues because Uganda have possession. Wainwright finds Gu, a lot of room for him, just turns and fires, but it rolls and comes out before it's tipped in. Well, was it Komagun that got the score? It will be credited to him. 6 points now for him, so he's already got double-digit rebounds, as he always does. Another miss, but Hamad is there, rejected by Komagun. Here comes Opong the other way, trying to dance down that sideline. He's cut off. Wainwright has it, extra pass, and Nabu for three, but he can't make it. Opportunity missed for Uganda. They had numbers in transition. It's a 6-point game here. They've lost their tempo, Libya. And that's the nice little dish off and score. First points for Muzario. There's another Ugandan turnover. Moves it back. There's the drive from Badrouche, dropping it off for the easy finish. What a game that man has had. The number 5 for Libya. 15 points, 8 assists. There's 2 turnovers as well for Badrouche. 7 of 16 from the field. He's just 1 of 9 for 3. There he is, again, trying to make something happen. He's going to get his 3rd turnover as Wainwright takes it away, but Uganda, 2 opportunities for them missed, as they can't handle the pass in transition. They turns it over for the 2nd time. Libya have the ball once more. Badrouche holding and waiting. Not in a hurry. Uses these 2 screens. Now comes to the middle as an offensive foul is going to be called. A legal screen against Dawu. He doesn't like the call. Scrappy period of play here. Both teams turning it over. 4 in a row now. Who will be the first to capitalise? Will it be Uganda on this possession? Opong back into the hands of Yel. He misses the 3 though. And Libya grabbing the rebound. No hurry again. Badrouche holding and waiting. Gets into the lane, running shot. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Gu snatches in the rebound. Here comes Nwezi. And now Wale trying to find something, gets it back at the top. Wale to Opong. Opong gets the 3 away, he's fouled. And will shoot 3 shots here. We said it's incredible the difference in his shooting performances against Libya. Robinson Opong. And he'll be at the line for 3 shots here, and that may well get him going. 0 of 6 on the game, 2 for 10 from the field. A plus 40% shooter over the course of AfroBasket qualifications through the 5 games that he's played. But against Libya, he is now 0 of 15 from beyond the three-point line. He makes the first 2. This to make it a 5-point game. She does. Opong goes 3 for 3. Bogdanovich takes a short breather here. 55 seconds remains in the 3rd period. It is Ziu with the ball now. Trying to drive. Oh, dumps it down. Good passing from Libya as the 3 doesn't go. There's a run out here. Uganda throw ahead, and they get it safely into the hands of Muazi. He lays it up. Now, inside the final 30 seconds, Uganda have fought their way back into this game. 3 points separates the 2 teams. Libya need to organise themselves here. Agarahi holding and waiting. Wants a screen from Hamad. Agarahi gets to the lane, kicks it out. Secondary penetration, goes all the way for 2. And the little flex as the clock is winding down. Uganda have got to recognise the time. And yet again, they don't do that. Poor clock management from Bale. And the 3rd quarter will come to an end with Libya getting an all-important score there. At 3-quarter time then, Uganda 48, Libya 53. Final 10 minutes could be interesting here then. The Ugandan team have fought their way back into this one after a disappointing 2nd quarter in which they scored only 11. They held Libya to 9 points in that 3rd quarter. You can see the numbers at a 16-9 quarter as Libya just lost the tempo that we saw from them in the first half after scoring 44 points at halftime. They are now just 53 heading into the 4th period. Now, it's been all about Uganda. Started off with the 3 for Wainwright. And he pulled the strings as you'd expect him to do. His team trailing for Libya. They responded with a 3 of their own. But that was inside the first minute of the 3rd quarter. From that point, they only scored 6 points, despite some great defensive effort. And they've allowed Uganda back into this one. Wainwright, 7 points, 4 assists. Kumugum has 6 points and 11 rebounds. And a couple of blocks as well. There's one of them. Jonathan Denjongu, 16 points. Although 14 of those were in the first half. There is the 2. They had a beautiful find and finish on the lob from Wainwright. As we are underway then in the 4th and final quarter, it is Libya that have possession. The last 10 minutes of qualification for AfroBasket for these 2 teams. They've both already made it. They are playing for league position standings here in Group B. Uganda get the stop on the first possession as the boos rain out. Here in Tripoli, it is Opong firing it up, misses again. Libya snatch it down, but they're not looking to run. They're not looking to get out in the break the way they did in that first half. I think this works for Uganda more than them. He's now going to have a backcourt violation. Frustration from Libya as Ahmad can't take in the pass. Uganda will have it. They have to inbound in the front court. A chance to make it a 1-possession game here. Uganda moving it around. Open look for 3. 2 air balls in a row for Uganda. A lot of palms raised to the air. As if to say, why are we shooting so quickly? The Libyan fans out in force. Farouche picks it up. It's being denied. Really, and he's going to commit the personal foul. So, he's called for it. Decision making for Uganda needs to be on point here. Can't afford mistakes. Can't afford plays like that. You know, fouling cheaply, especially after you know, 2 straight air balls on the offensive end. And nearly get the steal. Hamad puts it on the deck. Now the strong drive and kick. Open 3. Agrahibi can't finish. Kumagun fighting for the rebound. And it is Mwezi that brings it in eventually. Mwezi though turns it over. Libya in the open floor. A rare occurrence in this second half, but they can't capitalise as it's tipped away. Bush will bring it in from the end line. Substitutions. Mwezi goes out. Deng as well stays on the bench. Now we are going to have a timeout called. Teams will head to the benches. And Libya will talk it over. Lead 53-48. Try and organise themselves, as you can follow along with the AfroBasket qualifiers by downloading the QR code or using the QR code to download everything you need to know. Here's the numbers: 14 turnovers for Uganda and only 18% for 3. The big issue for them, as Libya haven't really shot it too much better. Here's the shot selection as well. We said, you know, 2 quick threes for Uganda when they're shooting less than 20%. It's not ideal. I think you'd be happy with Opong trying to get going, seeing if he can make it, because he's proved over, you know, the entire international window how good a shooter he is. And you feel like if he sees one go in, that could be a difference maker for Uganda. But for Libya, after controlling so much of this game, the lead at one stage 12 points, they will not want to relinquish this advantage. They've led for nearly 26 minutes of the 31.5 that we've played. All that's going to matter is who is leading when the buzzer sounds to end this game. Harvey will bring it in from the baseline. He remains in the game. Looking to the inside. Harvey finds Barouche. He's going to quick fire a 3 as well. Doesn't go. Another miss for Libya. They'll have their own 3-point woes. Wainwright gets the high screen, attacks, kicks it. Now the 3 from Uganda is good. And it is Raleigh knocking it down. 3 from him. It's the second, and it's a 1-possession game. 51 plays 53. And the match winner for Libya yesterday gets the basket and the foul. And Basim Bebas, as the match winner said, he had 4 points, the last 4 for Libya down the stretch, and a 2-point game to win it for them yesterday against Cape Verde. He looked like he was ready to step up here. And that takes Libya's to 7 points personal, 8 points personal. He's hit double figures in both his previous games: 23 against Nigeria, 16 against Cape Verde. He then tips the ball successfully to his teammate as Barouche looks to push. His running mate Hamad is out there, but it's going to be an offensive foul. And it's that man Wainwright once again. Doing a great job. Clearly outside the charge circle. Good work from him. Second charge drawn by Wainwright. Gu looks like he's going to come back in. Short breather for him. And Uganda steady themselves. Trailing by 5. Plenty of time left though. Wainwright has it. Looking for Gu on the inside. He is guarded. Now we go to the three-point line. Gu knocks it down. Second triple for him. And a little silence here in the crowd as Uganda once again come back to this one as the strong drive doesn't go, but 2 shots to come. Uganda don't like the call, but it will be 2 more for Albibas. Looks like it's going to go against Komugum. 4th foul against him. There's contact. And the question is, who creates it? Was Komugum straight up? Was he in his cylinder? In which case, he shouldn't have been adjudged to have fouled at the line. Second is good. Adidas. He makes it a 3-point game as a foul is going to be called. A cheap one against Libya. I think that's Harvey. Yeah. Trying to deny it. Wainwright the ball. He's going to be switched off. And Mohamed Ramadan Buzaria will take him, the number 99. You can see a bit more size against Wainwright, but Wainwright kicks it out. The 3 doesn't go. Komugum on the offensive rebound. Gu slams it home. Offensive rebound from Komugum. His 13th of the game. Gu moves to 21. 8 rebounds as well for him, and it's a 1-point game as Wainwright nearly has the steal. Can't save it in bounds, but Uganda back within 1. Look at the work from Komugum on the offensive glass. Finds the open man, and Gu attacks the rim hard. 12 on the clock for Libya. A drive and scooped finish from Barouche. So controlled from him. Didn't look to be in any hurry at all. Wainwright now has some room. What a matchup this is against Albibas. The switch comes though. Wainwright shoots over the top of the defender, misses everything. Albibas now wants it, calls for the ball. Here he is, loves the crunch time, guarded by Robinson, puts on the ball handed in display, gives it up now to Barouche. Barouche gets to the lane, kicks it, open 3, doesn't go. And last tipped by Libya to give it back to the Ugandan team. 1 basket still separates the 2 teams. This is going to be a tight finish. Will the crowd here in Libya help? It's Raleigh trying to find something. Gets the double screen for Opong. Opong has the step. Kick pass out to Gu. Oh, he's called to be out of bounds on the sideline. To get up high for the pass. Possession back to Libya then. Once again, Barouche not looking in any hurry. Completely under control. 17 points, 8 assists for this man as now he attacks to the left. Ooh, perhaps got away with a shuffle of the feet, but good defense from Gu to win it back. Gets the steal. Opong's got to get it over the half, and he's going to turn it over. A clash of bodies. Eventually it's picked up by Uganda. Komugum throws ahead, gets it back. Komugum feeds Deng. And Gu lays it up for 2. Jonathan Komugum gets another assist. Gu, 2 more points. The crowd coming to life here. Albibas against Wainwright. This is the matchup they want to see. Stops, goes. loses it. Hamad picks it up. His runner too strong, and the follow is good. Bouzaria gets the putback dunk. As Lebanon open up a three-point advantage once more. Teams trading blows. Komagum again gives it to Gu, and once more he dunks it home. Well, Libya gambling on defense, trying to get some steals. And it's just leaving Gu open under the basket. He has 25 points personal now. There's the penetration and kick. Finish doesn't go, offensive rebound and the putback. Bouzaria gets the score. Mido on the back of his jersey, as he has come up big in crunch time for Libya. Out there on the floor, he's only played 11 minutes. He's got 8 points. Wainwright now giving it up. Opong, can he come to life? Finds Wainwright, closely guarded with 6 on the clock. Blasts past his man. His floater doesn't go. Rebound tipped around. And eventually Libya bring it in. Ahmad gives it up. And Barouche again, the face of calm, says let's slow this down. We're under 3 minutes. Oh, the slip. Nice pass. Avidas throws it out of bounds. And Uganda will take this opportunity to call a timeout. 63 plays 60 here. Under 3 to go. Uganda will talk about it. Surely they will try and get the ball into the hands of Wainwright. It's a switching defense from Libya. So I wonder if they're going to try and just, screen for him and see if he can get the switch against the right defender where he can attack and go one-on-one. And I think Wainwright, if he can get into the paint, the defense will all focus on him, and he has the opportunity to find somebody else to finish the play. Ideally, Gu or Opong for 3. Team fouls, only 2 against Libya, 3 against Uganda. One possession, one basket separates these two teams. And you can see Komagum providing for Gu. He's done that 2 or 3 times in this second half. That inside combo has worked so well for Uganda. He said, only 6 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals and 2 blocks for him. He is playing on 4 fouls. There's Gu, 25 points and 8 rebounds for him as well. It is going to be Wainwright to collect. He has it and just drives immediately and is fouled. Well, Wainwright, I'm sure that wasn't the play that was designed, but saw the opportunity and attacks as Albibas tried to come across and help. Called for the personal foul. Wainwright gets himself to line. It's actually called. The caption came up there. And number 10. But I don't see him on the floor, so I think that's incorrect. But whoever committed the foul, it has saved a point for Libya as Wainwright misses the first free throw. Just 7 points for him. It's the drop on the second. Now Uganda drop back into man-to-man defense. Ahmad trying to find somebody, gets it back, he has some room. Attacks, Gu tries to take the charge and draws it successfully. Great work for Dengu. Heady play for him. Komagum was forced to the floor. Look at Gu come across, establish position, draw the contact. And now a 3 would give Uganda the lead. The 2 would tie it. See if they draw the run the play that they talked about. Wainwright waits for Oppong. Oppong gets into the lane, glides in, and gets it to go. Robinson Oppong just 2 of 11 from the field before that one. But his team trusts him. They go to him, and he ties the game at 63 apiece here. 2 minutes left. Libya looking around, trying to get it to someone. They do. And then Hamad. Extra pass, finds the key man in Albibas, and he gets the score, moves to double digits. Albibas, we said he came up big yesterday at a crucial time for Libya. Will he do the same again? Same play here. Oppong. Wainwright now gets deep, finds Komagum. He is fouled and will be at the line for 2. And you see Wainwright penetrates, and the ball, it dropped in, so Komagum is going to get the points. It was deflected out of his hands. He's tied the game with the score, and will get a chance to put Uganda in the lead here from the free throw line. It would be Uganda's first lead since 2 minutes into the second quarter. 24-23 was the last time they led. And now Komagum makes it. How will Libya respond? They're going to turn it over. A foul will be called. And team fouls against Libya means Komagum will go to the line once again. And you see Komagum picks up the loose ball. It's an interesting tactic from Libya. Mohamed Saadi into the game, has turned it over at a crucial time. He's only played 1 minute and 26 seconds. He came in at the timeout. He has not played before that. He has a big turnover. He's Komagum, who just made the last one, goes back to the stripe here. Misses the first. The crowd enjoyed that one after he gave them a gesture after making his last one. This one to put him on to a double-double. He's got 9 points, 13 rebounds. But he misses a pair. Frustration for Uganda, frustration for Komagum. As it remains a 1-point game. Badrouche has it now. Looks to penetrate. Rejected by Komagum. Makes up for the miss before. Komagum with his 3rd block of the night. And a timeout will be called. Look at this. Defensively from Komagum. So well to just avoid the contact, time it beautifully. And he is fired up. So Libya call the timeout. They have 9 on the clock. They have 1:05 remaining. They trail here in the 4th quarter. And after a 2-point game yesterday in which they came out on top, winning 82-80 over Cape Verde, Libya again in a close one, trailing by 1 point here. After such a high-scoring first half from them, their offense has gone quiet really. Just 21 points in the second half. Interesting to see where they go out of this timeout. Surely that man there, Basim Albibas, has proved that he is the go-to when they need things. Despite the fact he's 4 of 13 from the field, he seems to come alive in late game scenarios. Can he lead them to victory the way he did yesterday? Libya, a win, and they would top the group. They would top the standings in Group B. They will bring it in from the end line. Badrouche has some room, scoops it up, doesn't get it, fight for the rebound, goes out, and it is Uganda possession. And he had a pretty good look. Badrouche couldn't get it to go. So now Wainwright wants it. Surely he will milk the clock successfully here. Guarded by Hamad. Wainwright in no hurry. He's going to use the screen from Komagum. Defense switches. Wainwright, 8 on the clock now. Picks up the dribble. Barley steps inside, loses it. It's picked up by Libya. And they go all the way, they can't finish. The rebound is put home. A fist pump of celebration from Hamed. He has given Libya the lead here with 32 seconds remaining. A timeout has been called by Uganda. Still plenty of action left in this one, as Libya have regained the lead, 67-66. Uganda will be able to advance the ball if they so desire, but they will lose the 24-second shot clock. And they will turn it to 14. The challenge for Libya, or the decision, do they go to that 2-3 zone that has been so effective for them? Or do they stay in man-to-man? For Uganda, where will they go? They've been running that same play, which is having up on off the stagger screen. It is Wainwright controlling at the point and then allowing him the space to go one-on-one. Here we see, what a great pass ahead. The rejection from Wainwright, but the putback from Hamed. It happened so quickly. The feed, Baruch couldn't finish, but look at that. That's what it's all about, the pass. First of all from Albibas, then the rejection from Wainwright before Hamed with the offensive rebound and the points that may well be enough to seal the victory for Libya. Uganda, they're going to advance the ball. Wow. An interesting choice. They advance the ball. It's going to mean a lot more time for Libya, no matter what happens. The shot clock moves to 14 seconds. Wainwright gets it back. Just tries to move everybody out the way. Gu comes to screen. Now Wainwright, trailing by 1, isolates to the top, beats his man, loses it. Loose ball gathered by Libya. 15 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to foul Uganda to try and win this one, or they see it out. The loose pass and a foul is committed by Barley. Oh, a loose pass here, nearly stolen. But Barley commits the personal. Just the 4th team foul against Uganda though. So timeout called. Libya have 8.7 seconds left. There's still a lot of time here for Uganda. First of all, they've got to try and get that 5-second violation. See if they can stop the ball coming inbound. See if they can steal it. If they can't do that, an immediate foul will send Libya to the line. Remember, it's just 1 point separating the two teams. So even if they make the 2 free throws, what it means for Uganda, if they do foul quickly, they'll have, you know, somewhere between 7 and 8 seconds you would expect to be able to get the ball to a 3-point shot. That is a lot of time still remaining. A lot of time for Uganda to still get a tying 3-point shot. Of course, if Libya aren't able to hit both the free throws, it may only be a 2-point shot needed to tie the game, or a 3 to win it for Uganda. So still very much alive for both teams here. Libya, they have to get the ball inbound safely first of all. For Uganda, they want to try and get a steal, but what they don't want to do is let a lot of time run off this clock. Deng will be guarding the inbounder. He is a big presence to try and pass over the top of. Where will Libya go to try and get the ball? Will it be into the hands of Albibas? He is being face-guarded by Wainwright. Baruch brings it in. Defense is switching. They do get it in successfully. Oh, and Uganda aren't fouling. They can't get there. Time runs off the clock, and that is what we were saying. 5 crucial seconds lost from Uganda. So now they only have 4.1 left. There is 2 shots here to come. A lot of discussion. Uganda not going to call the timeout yet. 2 shots here. First of all, it is the opening free throw that Albibas makes. And now the decision is for Uganda. They've got to be ready. That if he misses, they've got 4 seconds to take it the length of the floor. Albibas 3 for 4 from the line. If he makes it, they've got a timeout. So Opong joins in. Like I say, they've got to be ready for a miss here. Albibas steadies himself, looks smooth, looks comfortable. He makes it, and a timeout will be called for Uganda. But remember, as we said, it is still only a 1-possession game here. 4 seconds left for Uganda, and what an opportunity for your sharpshooter, for your captain, Robinson Opong, a man who is averaging 21 points a game coming into this one, a man who is shooting 42% from 3 before this game, but there's a grand total of over 16 against Libya in 2 games now to break the duck and to hit a 3. I mean, before this game, you would put a lot of money on Robinson Opong making a 3 if he got any sort of look. But of course, as I said, 0 for 9 in the game a year ago against Libya, 0 for 7 here today. It looks like we've got Coach Wainwright at the board. Ish Wainwright drawing it up. A last-second 3 is needed. 7 of 31, 22% are Uganda, but they do have a couple of options because, you know, Wainwright can make a 3. Gu is a good 3-point shooter. And as we said, apart from the shooting against Libya, Robinson Opong is arguably one of the best shooters in the whole of African basketball. For Libya, you know, will they choose to foul is the other option. What they don't want to do is foul the 3-point shooter. It is going to be Wainwright to bring it in. Gu is open at the top. He's got his feet set. As the screen comes, they skip it for Gu. He can't take it cleanly. And Libya are going to snatch victory here on the last second steal. Great work from them. The crowd love it. The coaching staff love it. What a win for Libya. Another close one for them. As Uganda 66, Libya 69. With victory, they will top the standings in Group B. Back-to-back wins for Libya. And there you can see the numbers for them. Couple of big baskets when needed, though. None more than Hamad with the offensive rebound and finish to give them that go-ahead lead. Badrush had 17, Gu 25 for Uganda in the losing effort. But what a game this has been here in front of a packed house here in Tripoli. Smiles and thumbs up from the Libyan players, and rightly so. What a win for them. What a return to African basketball at the highest stages it is for Libya. Remember, this is a Libyan team that has only qualified once for AfroBasket in recent memory. That was 2009 when they were the hosts, and you have to go all the way back to 1978 for their last qualification. And not only have they qualified Libya, but they have qualified as group winners. No, it didn't look likely. It was Gu led a comeback for Uganda. Some offensive rebounding prowess from Jonathan Kumagun, who had 13 boards, 5 of them offensive, to get their team right back into it. Badrush kind of steadied everything for Libya But it did look like Uganda's effort and energy was going to lead to victory in the late stages. Plays like this, Comagun getting it back and feeding Gu, as we said, really did give them some advantage. But when they needed to, Libya responded. It is Hamad on the drive and the follow. A big basket from Modi. And for his second putback. Some important fourth quarter minutes from the man who wears 99. 8 points for him in just 13 minutes. Opong, who had a rough night from the field, got this one to go late on. So I think that was the first lead for Uganda in the fourth period with 2 minutes to go. But this play here was the one that sealed it. Wainwright with the big block. Hamad on the offensive glass, though, and the putback. And a tremendous play inside the final minute to give them the lead, a lead that they never let go of, and recorded a 69-66 victory here at home. Well, there is the confirmation. Libya top Group B. Uganda finishing in fourth place, although all four teams have qualified for AfroBasket 25. It will take place this summer in Angola. We know the 16 teams that will be there. There they are. You can see Uganda. You can see Libya already there, making up the 16 teams that will take part in the African Championships in Angola this summer. But for me, here in Libya, it is good night as Libya wins 69-66.